So for the next type of question, I'm checking if you guys know how to use comparison operators and logical operators. Okay, so for almost all of these, it's going to print out either true, false, or just an error. Like this one, you can already see there's an error there, but on the test, you won't know. So let's look at these. So this is checking, is 3 greater than 4? No, it is not. So this is going to print false. Okay, false. This is asking, is 4 less than or equal to 5? And yes, it is. So it'll print true. Is 4 greater than 3? Yes. So that's true. This one is an error. So when you want to check if two numbers are not equal, or even if two strings are not equal, or lists are not equal, the exclamation point goes in front of the equal sign. So you think of the exclamation point as standing for not, and then it's not equal. It's not equal not. That sentence came out weird. But this, if I would read it aloud, it looks like it's saying equal not to me. Whereas this one down here is the right way to do it. It looks like not equal. Okay, so this is an error. And the next one, so this single equal sign, that is for variable assignment. The double equal sign is for checking if two things are equal. And then the triple equal sign, that's just not even a thing. So that one will cause an error. This one will also cause an error because it looks like you're trying to assign a value to 3, but you're not allowed to change the value of 3. So that makes an error. This one is also going to cause an error. Yeah, just invalid syntax. This is the only one that actually works. 2 does equal 2. Okay, and for this one, it's asking, is 3 greater than or equal to 3? And yes, 3 is greater than or equal to 3, so that's true. Here, I'm checking if 2 is not equal to 1. That is true. 2 is not equal to 1. Okay, so this is the correct order for the two symbols there. Next, I'm checking if an entry is in a list. So this is asking, is 3 in this list as an entry? And yes, it is. Now I'm checking, is this string over here a substring of this one? Except this isn't even a string, so this is going to cause... I don't know if it'll cause an error actually, or if it would just be false. Let me see. Yeah, an error. So I guess I probably shouldn't put this one on the exam because even me, I wasn't sure if it would be an error or just false. But the version that would work would be something like this one down here, where you have a smaller string and then a larger string, and you're asking if the smaller one is in the larger one. So this one would be true. Okay, this one won't cause an error, but it'll just be false. It's asking if the string 3 is an entry in this list. So the integer 3 is an entry, but the string 3 is not an entry, so that will be false. Now down here, is the string 3 an entry in this list? Yes, actually it is. That will be true. All right, now here's one that's a little bit tricky. So this is asking, is the list containing 3 an entry in this list? And it is not. The integer 3 is, but not the list containing 3, okay? So that's false. If it had been like this, then the list 3 would actually be an entry in that list, but that was not the question, okay? All right, so now for some, what are these called? I just blanked out. Logical operators. So logical operators are the words and, or, and not. So I'm going to make sure you guys know how to use these. So and will only be true if all the parts were true, or will be true if any of the parts was true, so at least one of the parts. And then not just reverses the truth value, so it flips true and false. It switches them. All right, so we look at this one. It's asking, is 3 greater than 2? Yes. And 1 less than 2? Yes. Okay, so both parts are true, then it will be true. Next part, is 3 greater than 3? No. 4 not equal to 4? No. So neither part is true. We need at least one to be true for the or, so this will be false. Next part, 3 equal 3 and 1 equal 2. Nope, the second part is false, and we need both parts to be true for the and, so this is false. Sorry, I don't know if you just heard my cat making some noise. Next one, 1 equal to 1 and 2 equal to 2. Yes, both are true, so this will be true. Next one, 3 greater than 3, no. 3 greater than 2, yes. So as long as at least one part is true, the or will be true. So that is true. Next one, not. So 3 does equal 3, and then we're switching it, so this is going to come out as false. All right, next part, 3 equal to 2 is false, but then we're switching it with the not, so this will come out true. Next 3 are a little bit tricky as I'm combining more than one operator. So let's see. So 3 equal to 2 is false. Now over here we have 3 equal to 4. That is false, but the not is going to switch it to true. So we have a false thing here, and then we have a true thing here. And for the or, we only need at least one to be true, so this will be true. For the last two here, you got to pay attention to where the parentheses are. So things in parentheses get evaluated first. All right, so for the first one here, 1 equal 1 is true. So after that, I don't even really need to check the other one. I know at least one part was true, and this is an or, so this whole parentheses here is going to be true. All right, but now if we've got an and here, so I've got a true part and then a false part. So for and, you need both things to be true, so this will be false. Now for the second one here, I'm going to look at the part in the parentheses first. So 1 equal to, nope, that's false, and it's an and, so I can already see the whole thing is going to be false here, because for and, we need both parts to be true. All right, but now look at the first part here, 1 equals 1, that is true. So I have a true, and then an or, and then a false. So actually, this is going to be true overall. Okay? So here with these two examples, you can see the importance of where you put the parentheses, because these are the exact same 3 statements with the ors and the ands in the same place, and the only difference was where the parentheses are at. It actually comes out different depending on where you put the parentheses. Okay, so that was it for that section, and let me go ahead to the next section.